Hey, yo, Swayez.
Yo.
I got a question for you.
What's good?
When you take a shit and you're finished and you about to wipe and, get cleaned up, you stand up or you sit when you wipe?
This shit caught me off guard, bro. It depending on the day.
I stand up. I'll be honest, I stand up. I see a lot of people say this sit down and wipe, but that shit just, I don't know. I feel like you're not clean.
That's some big nigga shit.
It is some big ass nigga shit, bro. What the fuck? All right, Swayez, hit it.
Fuck them bullets, I ain't saving none. That time we leave you ghost. You a snake like you was Jamie's son. Until you face adversity, my nigga, you ain't facing nothing. Yeah, you ain't facing nothing. Tired of pulling up in a Chevy, you ain't big enough. I ain't giving up. I know you niggas think you real, but you ain't real as us. You ain't real as us.
Yo, what's poppin', my people? How y'all doing? It is your boy Chinx.
And it's your boy Swayez.
And here we are with season 2, episode 1 of the Fuck Around Podcast. Welcome.
Welcome, everybody.
How y'all doing tonight? Well, I'm excited as hell. New season. How Swayez?
Yep, man.
Yeah, we lit.
We back into it.
We lit. And we promise we're going to be a little more consistent this time around.
So you guys are getting one episode a month this time.
At least, at minimum. So we got some great things going on tonight. We have our very first special guest to the Fuck Around Podcast. So I'm not going to let y'all know who it is yet. Just yet.
Not yet.
But this guy is a very special guy, and you guys are going to have real good fun with this. But before we get into that, Swayez, my boy, what's going on, my brother?
What's good, my dude?
How you been, man?
Been good, man.
How was your New Year's?
New Year's was great, man.
Yeah?
Fucking went to Dave & Buster's.
Oh, that's fire. That's fucking fire.
Felt like I was 13 years old and shit. But
that's a fact. I didn't do shit this year, bro. You know when you getting old, when literally is an event coming up and y'all, all you want to do is just fucking go to bed at this
I know
point.
your ass was slumped, bro.
I was fucking knocked the fuck out. So I went with the family for a little bit, but I left early after, the 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock maybe. But I ain't do shit. I ain't drink. You know what I mean?
I know you hit us up when we was at Dave & Buster's. Like where y'all niggas at? Like,
I was like, yo, what the fuck y'all doing, man? But yeah, it was a pretty low one this year, but I'm not mad at it, to be honest.
Nah, man, with all this lockdown, well, it ain't a lockdown, but it's gonna be a lockdown.
It's definitely gonna be a lockdown.
You gotta be safe out
this
here.
This Omarion shit's gonna start hitting people left to right. Swear to God. I got an icebox with my heart. But yeah, man, I'm glad you had a great New Year's.
Yeah, man.
Hey, can you do me a favor, though? Can you just let the people know what to expect out of this season?
Oh, so out of this season, man, we're going to have a lot of guests.
Beautiful.
And we're pretty much going to talk a lot of shit. Like we usually do.
A lot of shit. A whole lot of shit.
We're going to talk about how the Bills won the Super Bowl.
Oh, I doubt that bullshit, but yes. We could talk about how my Steelers just got in the playoffs, but it's up to you.
Did they? I really thought they just tied.
No, the fuck they did it. They fucking did it. My boys are in the playoffs. Big Ben's in there. So respect it, motherfucker.
You better hope y'all don't run into us, bro.
Well, if we run into y'all, we're going to beat y'all like we did week 1. So, get that shit straight, my boy.
Okay, the big payback.
Man, fuck that payback. Nah, but we're not going to waste any more time. Season 2, episode 1. This guy is a semi-pro player for the Charlotte Colonials. And when I tell you he's a special talent, this guy's going to take us all the way to the championship this year. He's the quarterback. Number 4 on the field and number 1 in your hearts. My boy, Smiley.
Yo, what's good with it, man? Yes, sir, it's me.
Yes, sir. Number 4, the QB for the Charlotte Colonials. How you doing, my brother?
Doing pretty good, man. How you doing, bro?
I'm good. Listen, man, I really just want to stress out to you. Thank you for taking the time out and being a part of this. This is something special. We've been working on it for months now. And I already told Swayez from the beginning, man, I wanted to get you very first guest. Definitely.
Definitely, man. I definitely appreciate the invite. I'm glad to be a part of this first,
episode,
Yes,
season
sir.
2,
Yes, sir.
Why didn't I didn't meet him,
Yeah, that's a fact, man. Listen, so for you guys that don't know my boy Smiley, he is the quarterback of the Charlotte Colonials. This guy, I've been playing football. How long we been playing football together for, Smiley, now?
Like 4 or 5 years.
4 or
now.
5 years. This guy has been one of the top dogs in this semi-pro thing and in this 5A5 football thing we do out here. And this guy, I can't even say a lot. I can't even put into words about this man. Not just because he's here, but straight up like hardworking, a leader, leads by example, and he's helped me out through a bunch of my shit. Just been there as a good friend, good brother.
Definitely.
So I definitely appreciate you, man. And I hope that we have fun with this. I hope you have fun as much as fun as I'm having with this. I hope you have fun as well.
Oh, definitely, man. We gotta have fun with it. This season gonna be one for the books, one for the ages.
Yep.
They already counting us out, but
that shit for the birds. It's all right. But real quick, Smiles, like, let's talk about you a little bit. Let us know about you, your background, where you come from.
I come from Rochester, New York. Right here, 585. Grew up in the local area on the west side. Played football at Wilson High School. Played quarterback there. Played wide receiver there. Different number of positions.
Killing shit.
Definitely.
Killing shit.
They didn't label me as this one position. They had ATH.
Yeah, they just couldn't put you at one position. They said, fuck that. Like, this dude, he's a Swiss Army knife. You know what I mean? Got to put him everywhere. Yeah, that's fire.
High school was definitely one of them.
Yeah, for sure. And then from high school, did you go to college at all or no?
Nah, fresh out of high school, I was supposed to leave and go to school, but unfortunately, I had one of them horrific injuries. I tore my ACL. Yeah, it was bad.
That's tough.
Yeah, tore the ACL and the meniscus.
How was that recovery?
It was a little bad at first because I doubted myself for a little bit, but then I realized what my last name was.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
So then I bounced back. I got it together. Like, I wasn't supposed to be walking.
Right.
After 7 months, but I was jogging. So, things worked out for me,
Hard working.
Yeah, hard working, God gave me the strength to do it.
Absolutely. The Almighty.
Definitely.
Almighty. So then when did you stumble? If I can remember correctly, you were there the first year that CCG got formed as a semi-pro team. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
so
definitely.
I can't remember what year that was.
I think it was about 7 years ago.
7 years. Okay. So you did step on the scene. I do remember you because I'm going to tell you guys, literally, this is one of those guys, as soon as you step on the field, his energy is different. Like, you'll have teammates where, like, they're really quiet, they lead quietly, and then you got those guys that lead with their energy. And I'm going to tell you straight up, like, this guy from day one has led this team with his energy. Like, very outgoing, very friendly. He fights for any little bit of biggest competitor I've met. And I'll tell you straight up, like, that really popped out on me. Like, I said, this guy's going to be the future of this organization. You know what I mean? Like, off the strength, just off your energy, I already knew what you were in store for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, from a kid, like, not even trying to sound like kike or anything, a lot of people used to tell me that. I used to just be like, why?
Yeah.
But, like, leading on and growing up and seeing, like, what they was talking about, I seen, like, definitely, like, the leadership abilities that I do have, and I use them to the best of my ability.
Absolutely.
So it's like each one teach one.
Yeah, no,
Right
that's
now,
a fact.
Somebody always gonna need help. Just like me, sometimes I need help.
No, for sure. Absolutely.
But being humble and also being a positive influence to other people definitely rings a bell in my neighborhood because we don't have that a lot. So I just want to be able to give back and be able to help everywhere I can, especially in my community.
Absolutely. And we do a lot of that with CCG. Like, we did that toy drive, and that was hella fun. I got pictures from all that. That was awesome.
Probably like one of the best times I ever gave back was doing that Toy Pirate Fun give back way for with them kids, bro.
Absolutely.
Especially the year we was giving away them gingerbread houses.
Oh, my God,
that was probably one of the best years ever.
And we had fun doing it, too.
Definitely.
We met so many different kids. They were just so happy to get a gingerbread house. Like, you know what I mean? That shit was like, it changes your heart. You know what I mean?
Definitely. It makes you want to be a better person every day.
Absolutely.
Even if it's not for yourself.
Absolutely.
Like definitely.
Hands down. You do have a son.
Definitely.
My boy, my nephew.
Yeah, my son's a guy.
Yeah.
He crazy, man. He just like me. Highly energetic.
That's good.
And everything.
You already teaching him a little bit of quarterbacking, you know what I mean? Get him ready.
Definitely. I ain't gonna lie. I think he's gonna play baseball, bro.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome.
I think he's gonna play baseball.
That's awesome.
And I'm all for it.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm all for it, man.
He's getting one of those contracts and be lit. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah. How old is he again?
He's one, about to be 2.
He's one, about to be 2. God bless him. God bless him. God bless him.
God bless me. He in that too. He about to enter that territory stage, man.
Absolutely. No, but really quick, listeners, you guys don't know a lot about Smiley, but I do. And I wanted to do this out of the bottom of my heart real quick. I just want to take a moment of silence. I know that you lost somebody very special and close to you a day ago.
Definitely. My great-grandfather.
Great-grandfather. So I just want to take a second just to, take a moment of silence for him. That you're here in the podcast. I want to show you my respect and love. And, me and Swayez really appreciate you taking the time out for you to do this. So just want to take a moment of silence. God bless us so.
Appreciate that, bro.
And, we're family, dog. So, you know what I mean? Anything that I could show you love, respect, I'm always do that for you. And Swayez already knows, he's going to be one of your offensive linemen one of these years, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Hopefully if he shows up. But we'll get to him later. So one of the questions I always wanted to ask you, though, Smiley, is, as a quarterback, you've been playing for a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever feel pressure being the starting quarterback? Just a lot of pressure, the team's counting on you, fans counting on you, your family. You know what I mean? Friends, family, kids. What's that like? What goes through your head?
Honestly, it's like it's some pressure because I'm saying, you always want to perform to your best of your ability, and your best of the ability is not what's best in other people's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So being that kind of performer that I am, I go out there and give it 110%, no matter what nobody else may think. If they're gonna turn a blind eye, honestly, that means they weren't meant to be my fan or be a person of my interest. So it really wasn't too much pressure, but definitely a lot of fun with the pressure because it made me who I am today.
Right.
The gifted athlete that God blessed me to be.
Yes, sir.
I fear nothing on that field.
For sure.
I fear nothing.
Yeah. And you got to have that at that position, too. That's part of it. That's crazy. I give you big ups for that, man. That shit's definitely a different beast.
Right. And it really go back to high school for me with quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
It was a position they had coach who want to play quarterback.
Right.
And I mean, out of 62 people, I was the only one that stepped up and said, I'll try it. I never played it, but I'll try it.
Right.
And ever since then, I played quarterback.
Took that mantle.
Yeah, I took that mantle.
Yeah.
I took that leadership. Hey, if this is what it takes to lead a team, then if I got to be that person, I'll do it. My first year playing quarterback.
It feels good too, though.
It felt great. My first year playing quarterback, bro, I went 8-1.
Right. That's awesome.
One game.
That's awesome.
So I was like, you know what? Just ever since from then, just being in that leadership role just taught me in life, just never give up, never stop doing what you want to do because if you can lead, a lot of people will follow, especially if it's a positive influence. They're definitely going to follow.
Right. So real quick, as a quarterback, what's your favorite throw? What's your favorite route to throw to?
My favorite route?
I got to ask this because me as a kid, I did play a little quarterback in Pop Warner days, you know what I mean?
Facts.
With the Baden Street. But they replaced me with a little Kyler Murray looking motherfucker that could run around the field. I was a fat quarterback. All I knew was throwing dimes. My favorite shit was throwing flies. I don't know about you, but what's your favorite route to throw?
My favorite route to throw is a dig.
Dig?
Post corner, bro.
Post corner?
Yeah.
You gotta listen, I'll tell you straight up, you gotta have a lot of talent to throw a post corner, bro. That's a lot of precision and right timing, I should say. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely.
That timing is crazy.
Yeah, the timing is definitely crazy.
It's definitely crazy.
Lie to you, that shit is crazy.
And it's got to be somebody that you could trust and rely running that route.
Definitely, and also not even just that. It's is you got to have the right timing with your line because, like, what if you got to scramble out of the pocket and me being a mobile quarterback and being able to scramble out of the pocket,
right?
It makes it even harder to time it.
Yeah, for sure.
Your feet got to be set.
Right.
Your shoulders got to be straight
Square.
downfield.
Yep. You got to square your shoulders, you know?
So that clock got to be on time.
Right. And you always got a ticking clock in your head too, right?
Definitely. Like, time is be moving.
Yeah.
Be moving like a road runner.
Crazy. But yeah, so it's a dig and a post corner then.
Definitely.
Okay. Word. Yeah, those are pretty hard. What are your goals for this season as a team? Like, CCG, Charlotte Colonials?
My goal for this season is honestly to move as one accord. Move as one accord, like one song, one beat.
Right.
Move like a band.
Right.
One person off key, we all sound terrible, no matter if you did your part right or not.
Right.
If we one band, one song, I promise you it's guaranteed championship, bro.
Right.
Like, guaranteed championship.
Right. Absolutely.
Because as me being the starting quarterback, QB1, it's going to happen.
Yeah. No,
if
for
not,
sure.
I'm going to make it so. It's like Kobe made it so, I'm going to make it so. I repeat it, Kobe.
Mamba mentality.
Definitely,
I love it.
bro. Like,
I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I fucking love it. Mamba mentality. That's how you got to do it, though, bro.
Definitely.
Especially when you at the helm like that.
Definitely. Like, I ain't come here to play like, it's food on our plate. I'm going to help, you know what I'm saying? Take some of that off everybody else play, so
yeah, that's
make
a fact.
it easy.
That's a fact. Make it easier for those around you.
Definitely.
So, real quick, though, I remember when you first started, you were wearing number 7, correct?
Yeah.
Number 7?
Yeah.
And why did you go back to number 4?
I went back to number 4. It's my old high school quarterback number.
Okay.
It's where, where I really loved the game more than anything in the world.
Right.
It was my passion. It was my dream. So
yeah.
I kind of fell away from it a little, you know what I'm saying, after I had the injury. And so I was like, you know what? I think it's about time to get back to that.
Right.
That dog, that animal that will never leave the field until,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Triple zeros on the scoreboard.
Definitely, like.
Yeah, for sure.
Until it's all said and done. So I'm like, yeah, I got to make that change for this year. It's special.
I like it. I think number 4 is a great number, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Mr. Big full time back in the building. Beware.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. And you have a great supporting cast.
Definitely.
You got good linemen or decent linemen.
I got great linemen.
And then you got Mike James behind you too.
Definitely. Ooh, Mike James.
That's
definitely
another
a big
one.
part of the offense as well. You know, it's a lot of great pieces. It's a lot.
Geddes. You have Geddes at receiver.
You got Geddes. You got Mike James. You got Hillawa. You know what I'm saying? You got Juju. You got my boy Rico coming back fresh off his injury. I can't wait for him to touch the field.
He had an ACL last year, right?
Yeah.
ACL, something like that?
Yeah, ACL.
Shout out to Rico. That's my boy,
shout out
too.
to my boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, be aware.
Yeah.
He's definitely coming back very hungry.
And I pray to God that the Predators hear this podcast. I do too. I'm going to be sharing the shit out of this podcast, especially.
Definitely.
Just so they can see it, because May 28th, right? That's when we play the first game?
May 28th, we play the Predators, man. It's going to be a special one.
It's going to be lit. It's going to be lit.
Definitely, yeah. I hope they ready, because I know we're going to be ready.
Oh, that's a fact.
QB1 says so.
Yeah, and just to get off a little bit of topic off football, because I want the people to understand and know who you are.
Right.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food. Hey, listen, I'm skinny, but I eat a lot.
That's a fact.
So, but like, I love pasta. Like, I love
pasta. Pasta's good shit. Do you like Alfredo? Alfredo, like the chicken?
Yeah, I love it. I love the chicken and shrimp Alfredo. Like
chicken shrimp. Yeah. Okay, word.
I love the chicken and shrimp Alfredo.
I can't do shrimp.
That's
I
my
can't
favorite.
do seafood.
You can't do seafood.
It tears my stomach up. I don't know what it is.
Hey, player, listen, mess mine up too, but it's still good.
Still good as food, right?
It's still good eats, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to eat good.
That's a fact. That is a fact. How about favorite ice cream?
My favorite ice cream is, a lot of people may not like this, but I love cookie dough ice cream, bro.
Cookie dough is the shit.
For some odd reason, like
cookie dough
every time
is
I
the
ask
shit.
Everybody, they always say like some vanilla, some mint chocolate bullshit. Like
I
what?
eat vanilla a lot. I do eat vanilla a lot, but fucking cookie dough is the shit.
But then when I'm like, yo, you love cookie ice cream, right? They're like, yeah. I said that's cookie dough ice cream.
Literally though.
Literally.
But what kind of brand do you like though?
It gotta be Perry's, bro.
Perry's is good.
I can't do Friendlies. They vanilla is too nasty.
And I'm gonna put you on low key. Wegmans cookie dough is fire.
Wegmans cookie dough, I gotta try them out.
Wegmans' cookie dough.
I love Wegmans too.
I mean, you talking to a fat guy, man. I'll tell you straight up where to go and how to get there, and I ain't gonna prove you wrong, bro.
Don't worry about it. Wegmans, I will be there.
Yeah, Wegmans cookie dough is fire, bro.
Okay.
I hope we don't get sued for saying their name, but we'll figure that out later. But besides that, Mr. Smiley.
Yes, sir.
Can I just ask you, I've been one of your linemen for the last 7 years. I gotta ask, as a lineman, we always think about this question, but we just never have the time to like ask you this.
Uh-huh.
What do you expect out of your linemen? Obviously, before you answer, you expect for us to give you 110% every play. You want us blocking downfield. You want us blocking, giving you more than 4 seconds, 5 seconds. Obviously, that's the goal. But like besides that, I just want you to go a little bit in depth about what you think, or if we could get the other linemen to hear this, like they,
right.
So they could hear it from yourself. Like, we're not at practice. We're away from practice.
Honestly, what I expect, like, I don't expect much but you to give yourself 110%, because at the end of the day, it's like, if each person on this team do their 111th, we should be a successful football team.
Right.
Coming down from the general manager to the head coach to the assistant coach to the ball boy to the chain gang. You know what I'm saying? Like we all, like I said from like earlier before, like if we all move on one accord, we shouldn't have a problem. But
right,
as far as extended to the lineman,
because as lineman is more important to you.
Facts.
Because
definitely.
And real quick, that I coach youth football. Facts. There's a lot of youth football coaches out there, right, that don't spend a lot of time on linemen. So I want them from here, from an experienced quarterback. Like, how much does the line mean to you?
I mean, if we was doing a scale from 1 to 10, I'd say like 150.
Right, right.
Like, because like if they don't block, if they don't give me the time I need to deliver the football to the other players on our team, that
the shit just don't work.
It will never work.
Right.
Like it starts up front. Like if it doesn't start up front, then it starts nowhere.
Right.
Because honestly, I feel like the line is basically the foundation of the house that you're trying to build, or the monument you're trying to build. Like the lineman always will be the foundation. Mm-hmm. Like always in my book.
Right. So that's more important to you than anything.
Definitely.
On the field.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Good. Good to know. Maybe I'll block extra for you this season. No, it's not.
Nah, but like this is what my lineman period, like this experience, when the different type of linemen I had like throughout the years, I feel like you create your own identity. Yeah. Just being in the system. Yeah. Like there's nothing wrong with being in the system and having your own identity as well, because you being a designer in the system and having your own identity don't mean you still can't be a Superman. Right. No, for sure. Don't mean you can't be an Iron Man or a Captain America. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
a fact.
Like just shit like that. Like you just got to be your own hero, and make your own story.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's write your own story.
Yeah. Be a leader.
Definitely.
Be a leader. So, another question I wanted to ask: what is like your top? Like, so okay. This is very hard because obviously with semi-pro, some games are at 5 o'clock, some games are at 7.
Right.
So, and then we always end up being there like an hour and a half before the game to warm up, walk through, things like that. I know you listen to music. I listen to music before the game. Definitely. What would be? I'm trying to think. I don't want to give you just one song because I don't know about you, but for me, it takes at least 10 songs to get me right through that pregame. So give me like your top 5 songs that you play before the game, get you right, get you fucking, it gets you mentally ready to get physical, and, you're going into this shit, you about to be get hit. You know what I mean? Give me your top 5.
Really music-wise, man, a lot of people might be shocked about it, but I'm not. Like my first go-to, it'd be Big Scar, Frozone. I listen to him. That's hip hop. Okay. I listen to jazz.
Jazz?
No particular artist.
Just jazz in general?
Just jazz in general.
What is it?
I love
you?
instruments.
Like, it just soothes you. It gets you calm.
Yeah, it helps soothe my
shit.
mind. Like, as being a quarterback, because you got to think about it, bro. That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of just people in here like, yo, I need you to do this. Come on, let's do that. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Listening,
for sure.
Like, listening to jazz, like, it really helps keep my mind
That
at
surprises
ease.
the fuck. I ain't gonna lie to you. It surprises the fuck out of me. No, and then not because jazz is just jazz. Like, I like to listen to jazz. Right, I don't know who the fuck singing or instruments and none of that. I like to listen to it, and I understand what you're saying. Like,
it's not even singing.
It's like calming.
It's straight instruments. Bro.
And it just calms you the fuck down.
It's no voices.
Yeah, no lyrics.
Straight instruments.
Yeah, it's no lyrics.
I love it.
No, and I'm surprised. Really I'm really surprised.
So yeah, I listen to jazz. Then also, I listen to some R&B. Like, I'll probably throw some Drake on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? To help.
Yes,
like, you know what I'm saying? Set the mood. Then right after I listen to some Drake, I ain't gonna listen to a lot of you. I got to throw on some Mick Millie. Like,
oh, okay. I respect.
I gotta bring that swag out. Like, Mick Millie just like, let me bring my swag out now. Like, now it's really time to put that face on and show y'all like why I put this helmet on.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like, so yeah,
I like that.
Definitely,
I like that. So I'm just glad you didn't say like Taylor Swift, you know, because I've met a couple motherfuckers that literally look at me and say, I listen to Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish, like,
nah.
And you know, no judgment at all. But
I ain't get that far yet.
I mean, like, if you're getting ready,
I ain't that far down the radio station.
Because I listen.
I don't listen to her. I don't know no Billy or no Irish.
That's a fact. Yeah, I was just making sure it wasn't no tape, you know. She wears I want to bleed. No, none of that.
I don't know that, brother.
Oh, okay. All right, good.
Nah, probably closest female I probably listen to and bump is like, I listen to something like old school Alicia Keys. I listen to what's the chick name? Ella May.
Yeah.
I listen to her.
Lil Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Lil Aaliyah. I love Aaliyah.
Yeah. I love Aaliyah.
Oh man, I love Aaliyah.
I listen to a little bit of Summer Walker, a little bit. Like, I really love her voice.
Summer Walker, is she really good, or is it all hype?
Nah,
I haven't bumped her shit, so I just making sure.
I ain't gonna front though. Like, I know why she making these females feel the way they feeling. Like, they feeling entitled and all that. Summer Walker talking that talk.
Yeah, that's a fact.
She giving the females the game.
So she on some Steve Harvey shit. Man, like, they like a man.
She said Summer Walker said, "Fuck the book. I'll put it in the music, brother." Like, here you go.
That's a fact.
I'm telling you, she just gave you the full course meal with the drink.
Yeah, we all fucked up.
Yeah,
we all fucked.
Ain't no slipping up, y'all. I mean,
2022 summer, we're fucked.
2022, get your shit together.
Yeah,
brother.
That's a fact.
Cut all that sneaky link bullshit out y'all got going on, because it ain't happening, Captain. Summer Walker don't fuck y'all up.
Yeah. Yeah, she fucked everybody up.
She was a sneaky link. Let me crack something on that one. Sorry. Had to say it like it's so, but that's why she told what was going on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You gotta listen to the album.
But you know, it's good to hear a woman say some of these things, because and we'll get to you, Smiley, but I'll be straight up, like, me and Swayez. Mm-hmm. For the most part, we've been good guys. All right, well, I'll say this. Like, we've been good guys, and we're the type of guys that once we get in relationships, we don't cheat.
Right.
Even if the relationship don't work out.
You're not supposed to, bro, because...
You know what I'm saying? But, like, you get what I'm saying, though? Like, I think that this generation, this culture, has made it, like, fun and funny to, like, cheat.
Nah, definitely.
And like, they made it like a cool thing. You know, you get what I'm saying?
They made a mockery out of it.
Yeah,
bro. Like,
it's a mockery.
They just did what they want. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, back in my time, like, it wasn't cool to do shit like that. Like,
he's saying back in my time, and you're what, 29?
Yes, sir.
You got an old soul just like me, my brother. I'm 29 as well, so I definitely understand where you're coming from, because I grew up with old school people.
Nah, definitely. Like, once seeing my grandma and grandpa, like, they've been married since they were like 13, 14 years old, but they've been married almost.
So you believe in marriage?
Yeah, definitely.
You believe in the Constitution of marriage?
Definitely. Like, bro, they've been married 82 years, bro.
Yeah.
And they told me that, like, the secret of them being together for all 82 years.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna spill all the gems, but
yeah,
You fellas, get it together.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do is just get it together.
And you know,
That's
a lot of people gonna hear this shit and be like, these niggas is gay. But I'm gonna be straight up with you. I don't care because it falls a lot on us.
You know what's so crazy though? It's like it's so crazy. Like now with this new world, like a lot of people care what they think. Like a lot of other people think. I never gave a fuck what nobody thought about me or think about me. Now, still to this day,
right?
And I will continue to march on like that because if I don't, bro, I wouldn't be the person that you meant me to be. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me.
Yeah.
A person can think of something negative about me every day. Who I'm on the football team with, but guess what, bro?
That's the problem. Is the opinions.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, no,
it doesn't matter.
Your opinion, you're entitled to an opinion. It is what it is. I'm not gonna change who I am.
Not at all.
Right, and that because that's what makes you you.
Definitely.
At the end of the day, so
you know what I'm saying. That's something I'm gonna instill and teach my son, like
as you should.
Not to give a fuck what nobody think about you. Like if you want something, you got to go out there and take it. Like you know
absolutely,
go get it.
Absolutely,
by any means.
Absolutely. So really quick, you talk about Summer Walker and all that.
Got a brother hot.
Love life. You got anything?
Yeah, man.
You single, taken?
I'm taking, man. I got a lady, man.
Yeah? Okay, good.
Man, with another baby on the way.
Another? Is this breaking news, by the way? Because I haven't heard.
Yeah, this is
fucking. You heard it here at the Fuck Around Podcast. This is breaking fucking news. Yeah, my boy Smiley.
This the first media it's gonna hit.
That's fire. That's fire. And as soon as this episode drop, you're gonna have to drop the news on Facebook.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? Because it's gonna be out there now.
It's gonna be on the book.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
but it's spilled here. I want you to make a status and let them know that it got spilled here at the Fuck Around Podcast.
Facts.
Breaking news. You're having a second baby.
That's why I waited.
Yeah.
That's why I waited.
That's fire. Congratulations, my brother.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
I wasn't
congratulations.
putting on Facebook. I'm like, you know what now? Like, nobody need to know. I'll wait. Like, I want to put it on something crazy. Like, yeah. First time being on the podcast.
Yeah. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. And congratulations to you. You're already a great father. You already know that.
Man.
Yeah, man. Congrats, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, we appreciate you being here too, bro. Like,
hell yeah. I'm glad to be here, man. Like I said, man, I appreciate y'all for having me here. You know what I'm saying? I had to wait to drop that big news on y'all podcast because that shit would have been, you know what I'm saying? It's monumental. It's my first time on the show. New episode of y'all second season, so shit, why not?
Definitely, my dude. So, I want to ask you a quick question.
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite TV show?
My favorite TV show, bro? I love the Martin Show, bro. Like, Martin, one of the most goofiest motherfuckers ever.
I fucking love that shit too, right?
One of my favorite shows, like top 5. Yes, he's number one on my show list. He's number one on my show list.
Bro, and it's crazy, like all the fucking characters he played too.
Yo, Pam was crazy. When he played Pam was crazy.
Oh yeah, that shit
was crazy. But I really like that Martin show because I like how he was able to be diverse, you know what I'm saying, change characters. You know what I'm saying? Switch into a different role and also still be himself as the same human being every day. Like,
exactly.
That's lit. That's why that's my favorite show.
And he has an episode with Biggie on that shit,
too. That's a fact.
I never even seen that shit. That's the only episode I haven't seen.
Yeah, I love that episode. That episode was crazy when he had Biggie in the show. That shit was fire, bro. Like, you got to tune in on that one.
Hell yeah. I got to go back and watch that shit.
Yeah, that's one of the best episodes he had, though, where Biggie popped up on that episode.
Oh, yeah. Oh, another question. What's your favorite football team?
My favorite football team? I like the New Orleans Saints, man. I fuck with the Who That Nation boys, you heard. We didn't do so good this season, but it's all right, though. You know what I'm saying? We fell short of the threshold, but we'll be back for another season next year. Famous James said he ready, so we good.
Word, man. Y'all gotta give us Kamara. We need that nigga.
Might not never.
We need that nigga. We gonna put him at receiver, running back, kicker,
corner, safety.
We putting Kamara everywhere.
Nah, y'all can't have him though. You know, AK here to stay all day.
Where I would never trade that nigga if I was in your position. Never.
Bro, we just paid him that Baggington. He's not going nowhere.
Oh yeah, he said, "Fuck it, this is my home now."
Nah, man. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. Like it's in the talks that we might be fucking around to get Russell Wilson. You know, if we get Russell Wilson, he definitely not gonna want to go nowhere because Russell Wilson want a new home, and a new home that he say looking for, he looking to stay for long term.
Oh, hell yeah. If y'all get Russell Wilson, it's over.
It's over, you know that.
It's definitely over.
Him and Sean Payton is gonna be something special.
Oh,
He the new and improved Drew Brees, let's just say that.
And he can actually move.
That's a fact, though. He can really move out of that pocket and still throw that thing 65 yards down the field.
Where, you know, my boy Drew Brees and Peyton Manning was like statues back there.
Definitely ain't moving a muscle.
Word. But I also wanted to talk about that fucking the AB situation.
Yeah, that AB situation is definitely it's like it can really go 50-50, bro. Cause like you never know what's really going on behind closed doors. But you know, just for being a professional person and just being a professional athlete, though, I felt like he could have did it in a better manner. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
But you never know what was going through his mind at the time. Like you didn't know his frustrations. You didn't know what he was thinking or what his rage was at the time. But it's a good thing that he didn't act out. You know what I'm saying? Because
especially there's like more information coming out like as time go on. So we don't know exactly everything that happened, but
exactly. And that's why you can't never judge a book by its cover, you know what I'm saying, until you actually pick it up and read it. So I just feel like, just to piggyback off of like what I've been seeing and stuff and what he's been saying, I just feel like if a player say they can't perform, as you being a head coach, you should have already been on like, okay, if you're saying you can't perform, then I need proof saying that you can't perform.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like, go ahead.
I just hope that's not the way he go out. You know what I mean? I hope he's able to play again, but I don't know. After that shit, I don't know.
Man, being a 7-time Pro Bowler and really finding out what was really going on, like, you know, they really get down to the nitty-gritty behind closed doors. And AB's not going nowhere, bro. He's a 7-time Pro Bowler, man. He's a great receiver. He's Hall of Famer, you know what I'm saying? In my eyes, you know what I'm saying? He's done a lot of great things for that Pittsburgh Steelers football team. He brought a lot of swagger to that football team.
Hell yeah.
Because without him, Big Ben would have been not the same quarterback.
Nah.
That's just in my personal opinion, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but
shit, we gonna see. We
right.
gonna see what them Steelers look like without Big Ben.
So first of all, we not gonna sit here and talk about my damn Steelers, all right? So all I'm gonna say for my Steelers is we made the playoffs this year.
Hey, man.
Whether we lose or win, draw, it is what it is. Because we gotta play the Chiefs. We probably gonna get our ass whooped.
Hand it to you on the platter.
Literally on a platter.
But y'all honestly, y'all might have it.
Any given Sunday though.
Yeah, any given Sunday.
When it comes to, but you know, we all know how good Patrick Mahomes is.
That's a fact. But think about it though, bro. When they be playing against decent mediocre teams, they haven't been performing very well.
That's a whole fact too. So
you feel me?
I hope that we could get a little bit more healthier, get Kevin Dotson back, get a couple more heads back. James Washington would definitely help. Let's see. We'll see. We'll talk next time. Hopefully we did better than what I expect. But going back to that AB situation, I really got to tell you, me playing football for a lot of time in my life, I was taught to like be very disciplined. Be very professional. Be, no matter, and that started from like Pop Warner. Right. Then, obviously playing in this, I didn't play when I was at Franklin, but when I got transferred out to Eastridge, that was the biggest thing they preach was, don't be a fucking dickhead.
Facts though.
And like if you're an asshole, it is what it is, but just, whatever colors you're wearing, just be respectful because you're representing not just yourself, but the school.
Yeah, and the others before that put those colors on.
Exactly. And then the number that I wore obviously belonged to a guy that went on and did great things in life. I don't remember the guy's name, but, when I was a freshman, I played I think it was 7 games altogether. Mm-hmm. I played 6 games. Then I got moved up to varsity as a freshman.
Oh, that's lit.
And then the first number they gave me was number 50. And I took that shit with pride.
Facts.
So that has been my number since then, and it's gonna be my number till I fucking retire. But what the point that I'm trying to get at is that the whole AB situation was crazy to me because AB is an amazing player,
Amazing,
great talent, probably the best receiver of all time. Respect to Jerry Rice, respect to T.O., respect to Ocho Cinco, respect to every great receiver.
Before him.
Old boy from the Bills, I forgot his name. He was great too. But respect to every great receiver before him, but AB is going to go down as a Hall of Fame receiver no matter what. Trust me, I was a big AB. I have his jersey. I bought his jersey day one since we drafted him.
I feel like
My biggest thing is he has not been right since that perfect hit. He's not. Before that, he was a great player. We never heard anything from the Steelers of him being an asshole, a bad teammate, bashing people, nothing. That perfect hit, though, against the Bengals, I can't exactly remember the year, but I remember it was a playoff game against the Bengals, and Vontae Burfict
that was a fucking dirty hit.
Took his fucking head off.
Yeah, I felt like that play right there, like kind of...
It fucked him up.
Yeah, it fucked him up mentally.
After that, that's when everything really started to show to the public.
Mm-hmm.
And God bless Mike Tomlin as a coach, because we had him for 9 seasons.
Facts.
For him to keep it under the wraps or controlling his fucking mental... and like I said, mental awareness is a big thing.
Right.
If he had to deal with it the whole 9 seasons, or he had to deal with it after that hit, which was like 3-4 seasons.
Facts.
God bless him. God bless AB.
Definitely.
I'm big on mental awareness because honestly, truthfully, I've suffered from depression. I suffer from anxiety, shit like that. So I get it. I understand that. My biggest thing is that I don't outburst like that.
Right.
But that's part of mental healthness. It's like people outburst.
Yeah. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, that outburst that AB had, it was just, like, it really just came from frustration and just wanting to be the best player you can for your football team, but knowing that you can't be that 110% player.
And I definitely get that, but my biggest problem with that was he said that he was injured. Okay, I got you. That he can't perform as top level. When he left the stadium, and correct me if I'm wrong, when he took his pads off, he took his jersey off, he took his gloves off, he took his thing off, he literally went across the Jets' end zone and jumped up and down. Up and down.
Facts, though.
Up and down. So I get it. Maybe is the adrenaline still kicking in because he's pissed off? Maybe.
But you got to think about it,
Maybe.
though, bro. It's like...
But if he's talking about a broken ankle, that's hard for me to think that you could jump up and down like that. A lot of shit. But I give him the adrenaline. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was adrenaline. Maybe it's...
But like I said, bro, honestly, behind that closed door, bro, we would never really know, like, what the real story is.
Exactly.
So, like, just to piggyback off of both sides, though, I feel like he could have left in a better manner, and they could have handled him in a...
Absolutely.
And they could have handled him as being a professional athlete, not just being an athlete, being a professional athlete. Because at the end of the day, like they always claim, this shit is a business, so treat it like such.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. And I think as a head coach, Bruce Arians, which he was a long time OC for the Pittsburgh Steelers, he's a great man. He is.
Facts.
I think he is. He's a great man. But if you knew the man was hurt, maybe not be a dickhead about it.
Right.
Maybe just a player's coming up to you saying that he's hurt, but you think he's not hurt. Let him sit the fuck out and you take care of that shit in the locker room or after the game during the week. You know what I mean, though?
Facts. But also, too, though, I really felt like a lot of more frustration was even more flustered and frustrated because they were losing to one of the worst teams in the NFL.
That frustration kicks in
NFL.
I get it was because of the Jets, but and this is where the Tom Brady thing comes in because Tom Brady pisses me the fuck off. Like, I get it. You're playing. You already got a great record. You're just playing to try and see if you could be first or second, and then like, okay, you're in the playoffs, bro. Calm the fuck down. Who gives a fuck if you're losing to the Jets? It's one game. You still got one more game to go. Week 18. You could still fight for that second. I get it. It's all about seeding and stuff. But I feel like it's already hard enough in this generation as teams, as football teams. Like for me, you guys were talking about Big Ben leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Steelers are going to see a couple dark years.
Facts.
We are.
But every team go through that dry spell. Every team
we're gonna
dark phase.
We're gonna go back to rebuilding. We're gonna have our trial errors with different quarterbacks. So I understand that, but why are you pissed off about your fucking record if you're already in the playoffs, bro? Relax.
Right. And I think they got a first round bye too.
What? So now it's 7 teams on each side makes it, right? That's 14 teams. There's 32 teams in the league. So 15 teams, right? My math off. 7 and 7 is 14.
That's 14.
15, 16. 16 teams don't make the playoffs.
Facts.
So that's 16 teams that are pissed off. You're in the playoffs. They're not. But you're bitching and moaning because you're losing to the Jets for one game when you still have a whole nother game in week 18. Right. It factors into the Brady effect to me. Me personally. It's just, it is what it is. But my prayers go out to AB because he was a great player for us. I still have his jersey. I didn't burn his jersey. I didn't throw his jersey away. I still have it because he did a lot for the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Pittsburgh community. So I definitely appreciate him for sure.
Definitely even being a big Pittsburgh Steelers. He was definitely the one. Absolutely.
And him and Le'Veon Bell. That's another fucking case I don't even want to get into. Because he's a fucking dumbass. He's a fucking dumbass.
I ain't gonna say I don't know what the fuck is going on with Le'Veon Bell.
Le'Veon Bell just sat out because he didn't get the number that he thought he was worth, which is respectable.
Facts.
But sitting out didn't help him out at all. It fucking decreased him.
Though, bro. He put them numbers up, man. You got to pay that, man.
Rushing and receiving, yes, he did.
You got to pay that,
and I agree. I completely agree.
There's not a lot of running backs, but nah.
But
I can't listen to Buck because there's not ever been a lot of running backs that was able to do.
I agree. But
name one in the last 10 years besides.
What fucked him was
name one in the last 10 years. Anybody besides him?
Just a couple. I can't name them off the top of my head, though. There's a couple. But you're right. They should have just paid the man, but they didn't. And taking the year off fucked them up, though.
It backfired on both of it. It backfired on both ends.
Yeah, it had both ends for sure.
Because their running game was like
terrible. Fucking garbage.
Yeah, that running game was like
for like 3-4 years. Garbage. Yeah,
horrible.
Garbage. No, I agree.
That was like 32nd in fucking rushing.
I agree. I definitely agree.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, they both took a major loss.
Last question I really want to ask you, Smiley, and this is a biggie. You, like me, and Swayez, we live in this community together.
Facts.
We've been here for a long time. I came here from Puerto Rico when I was 8 years old.
Right.
So I've been around for a long time.
Right.
But us three know that the violence in this community has just been crazy. Do you have any comments on that?
Yeah, man.
Community, Rochester, 585, it's just been wild.
Yeah, I just feel like, man, people just need to find them a new hobby, something to do. Like, I feel like they're too bored. They're at home on Facebook all day. Like,
yep.
I feel like if you find yourself, if you keep yourself busy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you shouldn't have nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been keeping myself busy for a very long time to try to stay out the way.
Stay out the streets.
Yeah, definitely. Because if you don't, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? You're going to run into trouble.
Yeah.
Especially if you go looking for trouble, you definitely going to find it. Or it's going to find you.
Either way.
Yeah. So, but I just feel like, man, find a new hobby, find something to do, you know what I'm saying? Make sure it's a positive thing. Make sure you're bringing kids along with you.
Yeah.
To show them that it's positive and go forth with your life, man.
For sure. I'll tell you right now, I wish that, anybody that hears this podcast, I hope if they are involved in any community thing, they reach out to us.
Facts.
We talked about a little bit in the last last episode of the podcast, but I really hope if you guys are hearing it, like, you have 3 volunteers here. I'm sure Smiley would be more than willing to volunteer. Swayez, we already talked about this. If you guys have a plan or something for the community, you have 3 people here that are fully into supporting the community of Rochester in any way possible, any way we can, because we just want to make our community better.
Definitely, man. We love giving a helping hand. We love giving back. We love putting smiles on kids' faces, even the families. You know what I'm saying? So,
and it doesn't have to be Thanksgiving and Christmas every year. It could be regular thing events.
Right.
Because I tell you, I think that Rochester just needs a lot of people to just get their hands dirty with the community. I think that's where it starts.
We need a lot of.
I could be wrong.
More love, man. We need a lot of more love. Man.
Love and understanding, and just giving back to the
Rochester
community.
need a hug, man.
We definitely do. We need that. But with that being said, Smiley, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on this podcast. Season 2, episode 1. I truly appreciate you being here. I appreciate you dropping the breaking news of having a second child.
Yeah.
And I wish you nothing but the best and a healthy baby. And we're going to want you back on the show.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely got to come back.
I have no problem being back. You know what I'm saying? Just send an invite, man. I'll be here. I have no problem being here.
Absolutely.
And again, definitely appreciate y'all for shouting out my grandpops. You know what I'm saying?
You already know, man.
Definitely a hard time, but thank you again for the invitation. I appreciate it.
Listen, this isn't just a show that we're just trying to put out there. We're also about family. We're big on family.
Facts.
I never had a lot of family growing up. Brandon has had family, but not a lot as well. So I feel like once you're in this circle, you're in it for life, man. We try to treat everybody like family in here. You know what I mean? So
Facts.
You're definitely family. You know that. I'll be protecting the middle of the horseshoe this season, unfortunately, because I told myself I was gonna play defense, but it looks like fuck.
I ain't with that shit.
God damn it. But yes, we definitely need you on the show for an update on the baby, how the season's going. What we need to do to get better, stuff like that. So I really, truly appreciate you, Smiley. And I hope that the listeners out there definitely appreciate your presence and energy because, damn well, we're going to read them damn comments.
That's a fact.
We're going to read them motherfucking comments now.
Then that's when I'm really going to be back.
We saving names, usernames.
All that good shit.
And we whooping ass. But yes, no, I appreciate you, Smiley, and I hope you stay healthy.
Definitely appreciate
it.
Thank you.
Stay out the way. Make sure your baby's good, and for sure, I really appreciate you, man.
Hell yeah, y'all stay safe too. I appreciate it. Everybody again, once again. Thank you again, man. Appreciate it.
Number 4 in the field and number 1 in your hearts, Mr. Smiley.
Mr. Big Photon.
You heard?
No.
And with that being said, we're going to wrap up first episode of season 2 of the Fuck Around podcast. Swayez, how do you feel about it?
I feel good about it, man.
I hope, man. Listen, I feel really great about it. I really appreciate our boy Smiley for coming out, taking this time out, and being part of this. This is fire, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. We started off with a banger.
That's a fact. And then, not to mention, I can't even listen. So many guests that are coming this way.
Hell yeah, bro.
And listen, we got all kinds of surprises for you guys. Season 2. Also working on merch. We finally are working on merch for real this time.
Working on the merch though.
Yes, so I'm gonna need y'all definitely hoodies, shirts, bumper stickers, beer cans, condoms, socks.
We need our own fucking beer.
You name it. It's coming. So make sure you guys go follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We'll leave our descriptions right on the description bar.
Hell yeah.
And definitely make sure y'all follow and subscribe on YouTube. That's where our episodes will be dropping. So, yes, Swayez, you got anything else you got to say?
I just want to tell the viewers, tune in. And we gonna do some big things.
Big facts. Season 2 is in here and we lit. Take us out, Sway.